Hey guys, welcome back to ESL TV for the Black Monster Cup. We're underway now, finally, with one of our quarterfinals. So I guess technically our third one now. It's going to be Team Salsa up against OhMyAGosh. And as you can see already, a little bit of invade coming out of Team Salsa. And we'll go to the lineups really quickly here in just a few seconds so you can see counter invade coming in at the same time. So, over on Salsa side, we have Jerome, Econ, Neptuno, Samex, and Babetta. And on the side, obviously, of OMG, we have Morsu, Broxa, Alchemist, Chewed Up, and Disgracetron. Good name. Like it. Like it. Alright, so I'm just going to find out what's going to happen in this one. Winner does move on into the semifinals. And previously, OhMyAGosh did get knocked out 5th through 8th place, so unfortunately they didn't qualify past the quarters. And we'll see if they can change things up this time, obviously. They have a pretty good lineup. I like it. I like it pretty well, actually. But we'll see how it's going to go here. And Alchemist, obviously, remember last season he used to play the top lane, then he's now in the mid lane, it seems. Of course, Salsa, we saw them come in through Group D and just destroy everyone in that group. They beat out Rockstock Kiss and Reason Gaming. You know, Reason, kind of X-Muture Makers team who won last season. And already you can see Neptuno being a little bit aggressive there in middle. Same time, Salsa trying to be aggressive bottom, trying to push the lane, it looks like, trying to hit that level 2. Obviously before their opponents do. Trying to rush that one in here, but just on a little bit too tough to deal with when she has a way better wave clear technically, I guess, with the explosive shot early on. And you can see Alchemist right down about half HP, so he's struggling a little bit in that mid lane. See, only at that 3-minute mark here, but it's also not hitting level 2. Going for the push here, going right now to Disgracetron. And when he's first pop, the health pot hook does not connect, and that actually might have been enough to pick up a kill. But Disgracey does keep up his summoners. And be able to hold on to this lane for a little bit longer here, and now they're going to be shoving to their turret, so not much of a loss for them. As you can see, a little bit behind CS, but honestly not that much. It's a little bit harder to CS with Tristana when you do have explosive shot, I'll give him that. The fact that it could like mess with the minions' health and make it a little bit more tough. And as you can see, trying to get a little aggressive there. There actually is not a ward in this bush. At least is not spotted out right now. But you can see it's also they feel like something's up here. They feel like there potentially could be a gate coming any second. And, well, there it is. Tristana gonna try to jump on Lucian. That won't get the slow cocoon. Not gonna land either because of the flash. Only be 2 summoners now down here in that bottom lane, giving the side of OMG a little bit of advantage there if they can obviously use it. Top lane though, it's pretty one-sided here, as you can see. 19-6. Jerome kind of controlling out this top lane right now. Obviously range risk made it a little bit difficult. Oh, Roxa getting caught out here. More straight pile away, gonna be forced to flash as well, and this should be double bus picked up here, but Tuno gets caught up by the cocoon. Not gonna commit the flash here. Does land the charm though, and that should be a kill coming in if Econ does have the knockup. He's gonna miss it though, but doesn't matter nonetheless. First blood going to Neptuno as he does flash in, but now he's gonna lose this over to Alchemist, who picks up the double buffs. Being traded around quite heavily here, and in the end, I feel like that's going to work out for the side of OMG. And yeah, and you see Morsu. Actually, I'm curious, is he leveling up? Yeah, still leveling up. He's heating style. Expecting maybe Blade Surge just so he can last hit minions a little bit easier in the turret. But he's doing it right now. 25-16. He's keeping up, but he might need a little bit of help here soon when we do finally have Jerome go back and buy. And well, the hook not going to connect here. And now they're going to be forced back a little bit back on their turret. You can see, obviously, that gain that came in earlier for OMG, it's definitely giving a little bit more confidence to the side of them, at least in that bottom lane. 29-24 in CS. Now Alchemist with double buffs. I wonder how he's going to do middle. Both of them, I don't know if the mid laner is using the Phoenix Codex plus the Doran's Ring, but he's got boots now. Obviously, with that CS lead that he has, he's allowed to be able to pick that up here, and that's going to really help against Ahri, where Charms, if you dodge that, you dodge pretty much all the CC that Ahri can really provide here. Now Broxa going to be going for the top lane, but will be started by a ward, so that will be a little bit unsuccessful. And you can see Samex and Babetta. I mean, Samex used to be a top laner for Giants back at the spring split, now running as the AD carrier here for Salsa. Jerome wanting to go in on Morsu. We'll get engaged on here. Morsu just going to hop back there with the Blade Surge, just trying to keep a little bit of pressure on. Not give him a free reign, and Disgracetron getting ganked here. Look at the hook coming in and the lantern. And that should be a kill. Knockup comes in, and that will be Coninator's taking up that kill here. Cheered, getting a bit of back away. He has flash as well. They're not going to be able to dive this one. Oh, are they going to go for it? Oof. Almost picking up the kill from that one with that Dragon Strike, but he gets away. Still, nonetheless, 2-1 here in favor of Salsa. I have the goal lead as well, at 8.3 to 7.8. And what are they going to transition off to? I feel like they need to get the double bus away from Alchemist to mid. I give them such a easy way of controlling that lane, but honestly, Khan will be spotted out if he does go for that gank by the sword right there. And there it is, spotted out. Won't be successful. Alchemist just going to back off here, and Econ not level 6, so won't have the Cataclysm to lock him down. Not to mention his mid laner is not level 6 either, so make it a little bit difficult to gank here. Morsu, fed up with this lane, just going to push it with the ultimate. And looks like probably back out and buy now. And not to mention he has a teleport, so he should be fine. Looks like not trying to go in for a little bit of counter jungling there, but Charm does land on Alchemist. But you can see just the double buff advantage is really hurting Salsa in that mid lane. Connotaurs though, just trying to not stay viable necessarily, but he's trying to make sure he keeps his own jungle. He's sticking around. Doesn't want to give it over to Broxa. Doesn't want to give him the advantage there. And you can see the gank coming in on the middle here. Charm, will it land? No, it will not. Alchemist will be back away. And a good dodge coming out of him. But we see in the top laners, Berserker has picked it for Morsu and Adorn's Blade against the Phage out of Jerome. So Morsu going for his sustain with the attack speed. Typically you'll see like a Vamp Scepter on most top laners, but she works with attack speed. And there's ultimate coming out of Alchemist, looking for the fight on the Tune. Ignite coming down, and well, he's got the damage. That's going to be a kill coming in. Too easy for Alchemist there. He's now 2-0 here. Look at that shield getting pretty low. Not to mention mid lane, he has 59 to 34 CS. Look at that gold difference. It's going to start to really pile up here, especially when the Athenes gets finished off. And again, bottom lane being really hectic here. Let's see, as well as top lane on top of that Jerome getting pushed back into Tino. Why are we going to him? Why does he matter right now? And you can see Disgracetron with the shield able to stay alive here. Looks like he will be able to escape. One more auto attack could be enough, and he will go down. It will be a trade. A 2-for-1 in favor, though, of Salsa. Semix picks up the double kill. And that does put him up to his Brutalizer if he wants it. Let's just go and play the Rune King for that Bilgewater. Morsu getting some free time in this top lane after pushing Jerome out. And you can see the flash is down, the teleport's been down as he got back to lane with it. Econ now with blue buff here. Did he get his own blue? Yeah, looks like he did. Alright, so not throwing that over to mid lane. Should keep for himself, make his ganks a little bit stronger. As you have the cooldown reduction on that ultimate. Not to mention just the cooldown in general for his knockups here. You see again, Neptune going in, looking for the charm, lands on Alchemist, knockup going to come in as well, and here comes the Cataclysm. Well, not even need the Cataclysm in that one. And that will be a kill finally for Neptuno. So now 2-2 for him. And 1 for Alchemist, just as he got back to lane. And now we might see it. The turret should be fine here. It's gonna get down about half HP, but enough minion there to tank this. Not enough minions there, sorry, to tank this up long enough. I'm curious. 70 to 57 bot lane in CS. Brutalizer being picked up early on here for Semix, trying to get some really early presence going on. I always liked really early armor pen. It's really deadly when the other team doesn't have that much armor, obviously. How much is he sitting on now? I'd say about like 10 plus 4%. That's not bad. Considering what, look, Tristana has 46. Like that's a big deal. Jarvan top lane going for the gank on a Morsu. No flash get away from this one. And looks like he should go down. There it is. Jerome picks up the kill. And right now, I have to say it, Econ is just, he's getting around the map a lot more. He's doing a lot more for his lanes. Roxa hasn't really been able to do too much here so far, it seems. That's really even Salsa the early lead, 15.1 to 13.9, and Roxa going in, flashes away for the knockup, looking for Econ, could potentially pick up a double kill here if he pulls this off correctly, and he won't get either of them. He gets taken down by Jerome and gives him over double buffs, and that is now a 0-2 Elise here. Really unfortunate for him so far, not having the best of games. Got to pick it up though, because all the lanes, as you can see, 2 kills in the top lane, 1 in the jungle, 2 kills in the mid lane, 2 kills in the bottom lane. Not to mention the jungler's 1-0-4. Econ having a strong game here so far. And if he keeps this up, this is going to be very hard here for instead of OMG to really come back. And if I were to put a favorite on this game, I think I definitely would say Salsa. Definitely impressed me in Group D, beating out Reason, beating out Rocks, and honestly, their games were pretty one-sided, so it wasn't like there was anything close in those. That pink word gonna go down now. And you can see the bet off the side doing pretty good on his support here. He's definitely facilitating a little bit of a lead here for Semix. Yeah, he's behind CS, but he was behind way worse than that earlier on. He's been able to really catch back up here. Brox are trying to go for getting the top side. Was spot by the ward in the tri-bush though. So that one unfortunately be a little bit unsuccessful, and yet again, just not really able to make any ganks happen. He's got a 1 assist, yes. Like, he's got that from the mid lane when he ganked earlier on, but still, it's not really just benefiting him too much. He needs to help out his lanes. Obviously, Orianna, who gets an early start, which Alchemist had, and I guess he still has in terms of CS, can definitely carry a team with that ultimate, but again, I don't know, Rayleigh's not really going to be doing too much just yet. I mean, yeah, it's pretty good CS. I feel like Jerome's going to get some early control here. Going in on top, Elise. And that's a free kill. Jerome picks up that one now. A killing spree at 3-0. Triforce almost completed. And again, they're just catching him out everywhere he goes. 0-3 for Broxah so far. Alright, so 12 minutes in. 8-3 in favor of Salsa. The only thing that's really struggling right now is that mid lane, as you can see, and now Alchemist getting ganked yet again. He has flash though. No Cataclysm up. Knockup will come in. The charm will not land though, but they have the damage if they want to. The flash comes in, dodges the ultimate out of Orianna. They Knight should be able to take him down. Neptuno picks up another kill. He's 3-2. And in the same time, bottom lane, you can see Chewd on blinking low health here, and it looks like they want to go for Disgraceytron, but it doesn't look like they have the HP for this one to happen either. So they get the turret nonetheless though. Gonna back away with this one. They have a lot of money to spend. Again, their goal lead 5K now. 4K, 3K. 4K now. Jason. It's been a long day, guys, if you haven't joined us earlier on. But yeah, 2,000 gold to spend for Samix. Yeah, if you just joined us, we had a 3-hour delay. Well, technically, it wasn't a delay since this game was supposed to start 2100 or either way, but still. Unfortunately, Unicorns 11 Isuba could not play. I believe it was Isuba was having some internet problems. So they will be playing on the 29th. And there we go. Jerome now with his Triforce done. I really feel for Morsu. He's just going to... Neptuno, pay attention. There you go. Like, didn't even notice he's down on the pink ward. Oh, Charm gonna connect, looking for Alchemist here. They're not gonna connect. Cataclysm will though, and they know Alchemist has no flash. And just as quick as he got that blue buff, he lost it here. Neptuno gonna pick that up. Oh, Dragon can easily be done here. Semix returning back to lane with the build. Cutlass completed. And, I mean, with Dragon, with mid-turret, this is a lot of extra gold that they're gonna be getting here. And OMG are really starting to fall behind here, looking for potentially a repeat performance of what they had last season. And they get the top turret as well. They pick up 2 turrets. They pick up the kill, they pick up Dragon. They just got a lot of money. And now you can even see they're still pushing middle here. And that will be getting taken down here. Not really much left to happen off that one. Kind of what we expected when he gets pulled in from, well, gets ganked in from multiple directions. So we'll finally be a turnaround here for OMG. Finally pick up a kill. But is it going to be too late? Start to group up middle, it seems. Start to push on this one. And in the meantime, they might even lose out on a tier 2 bottom as Semix push into this. So this is a really risky play, but they get the middle turret. Will they continue to go in, or are they going to back off? And it looks like they will go for the latter of those two. Just going to back away, maybe try to defend this turret, but unfortunately they won't be able to here. Cohen going to clear out the wave. Semix going to wait for the next one to push up. And there should be a turret. He has a ward spotman coming in, but we're able to push them off the back of this and keep them away from coming in. Hook going to land on Broxah. And now About to get very low here, being pushed back. Does force the flash out of him. And he should be getting taken down here. The Lantern not going to be enough to save him, but now you can see Sex off to the side. The teleport coming from Nidalee. Brock's very low on HP. They know exactly where his Cataclysm comes in. Econ dunks him. And now looking for Disgrace Tron, and that'll be a dead Yordle, the best kind. As Semix picks up that one. So now 12-5 here, 16 minutes in. Morsu finally responding by pushing that top lane. But it might just be a little bit too late here. They're going to lose a tier 2 bottom. They might even lose a tier 2 middle if Ari wants to push that one up. As you can see, Neptuno looking for a charm, looking for something. Has ultimate up though. There they go, push onto the turret. And they will pick up another. So they picked up 4 turrets. They picked up 1 dragon. And they've lost, or they picked up 2 kills for 1 person. Like, oof. It's a lot of money going over to Salsa here. This is like almost no point of coming, or no potential point of coming back. And right now Neptuno will get caught out. He has ultimate though. I better run away from this one here. Not really big of a big deal. But now the Blade of the Ring King's done here for Semix. DFG done for Neptuno. He's even going to spend 2,000 in the top lane. So Build Direct Cutlass, if Drone wants to go for that, should be coming up. Working towards that Blade of the Ring King here, and I'm looking at this game. I'm just like, you know, this is looking like the game Salsa had earlier on, or not early on, in Group D. You know, with Rox and Reason, they just kind of walked over them, didn't struggle at all. They're not really struggling right now, it seems. Looking like definitely the stronger team so far. Alright, so you can see now Salsa trying to get control of the enemy jungle. Kind of what you would expect for a team to do once they have this big of a lead. Even have a pink word that bush just so they know they're not spotted out here. And if Aurelia's not careful, she could be killed. Has no flash. And Morsu's gonna die. Oh, Knockdown doesn't land, but the Cataclysm does. And Nidalee's gonna be able to jump in on that one. So Drone picks up another one, 4-0-2. And then they're gonna continue to be able to push into this top turret. If they want to. They have the wards down to spot out anything coming. They have Thresh even coming up from the side. They have Lucian pushing bottom. Shoot up, getting pushed on. Very little HP left. Culling gonna come out. Culling will not be enough here. And is he forced to back away? But he's pulling 2 people down with him. And that leaves the top turret very vulnerable. In the meantime, Ari's still pushing middle here, trying to pull them in different directions. And it's gonna be another turret. Number 6 gonna be coming in about the 18.5-minute mark. And that goal lead is it's approaching. It's approaching that 10K point. I really don't know if there's even a coming back from this here for OMG in this game. Be very, I mean, we've seen bigger comebacks happen before with Isubo versus what, Virtus Pro in Group D. So I wouldn't be surprised if it could, but it's very unlikely still. I mean, look at like what do they have to do next? Like, what's their next plan of attack here? And it's get control of the jungle, pick them off. Could try rushing Baron, but you need to keep your own objectives. And right now, as you can see, Jerome roaming around, but not really able to lock everything down or feel safe in their own jungle. Okay, so I don't want to hit X right now because I don't want to see how much money that Drum's sitting on, but I know it's like 3,000. Yeah, 3,200. Almost at 33. He's going to have that Blade of the Ring King fully done when he goes back to base. And it's just going to make him that much more difficult to deal with here. And Broxah pushing out. Gets a ward on Baron, so that's a smart play by him. They need more sweeping lenses, though. As you can see, they're only sitting on 2. They need to be able to crawl the vision that's inside their own jungle right now. So if we just hit F1, look at that. You see everything on the top side of the jungle. Bottom, obviously not as much. It's still going to cause some problems. Semix getting red buff here. Youmuu's done. Blade of the Rune King done. You see Triss has Infinity Edge done finally. So, you know, obviously we'll start to get stronger. Over time, we'll outscale Lucian. But again, will the game last that long? Will it get to the point where Tristana has 6 items? Will it get to the point where, well, he's level 18? And you can see they're trying to feed a lot of farm over to him. Trying to get him going. Trying to get a little bit beefy. Oh, Frozen Heart actually comes out of Jerome. Not going for the Blade of the Rune King. Okay. Going for the attack speed reduction. Going for that armor. Trying to be tanky so you can dive into these fights. And, well, Dragon being picked up here again for the side of Salsa. And Jerome's got to be a little bit careful with that magic damage. Might need to build a little bit of MR to deal with Alchemist too, and how far ahead he got in his lane. Oh, Flash coming out. Look at this. Knockup coming on too. The Cataclysm as well. That'll be a dead Elise in just a few seconds. See, Disgraceytron has nowhere to go. He goes down. And Neptuno pushing them back. Chewed up. Gonna go down. Get Taken down to the Flay here as we saw Chewed go in for the jump. Not really sure exactly why that happened. And the Orioles are gonna connect. Gonna pick up one, but that will be it. And that will be a 1-for-3 trade so far. And Brox, the guy who got engaged on, gonna be the man to not escape, actually. Semix picks it up, so 4 kills coming in. Aurelia was top lane, now going to be backing up to base here. They're going to lose at least 1 inhibitor off of this. Not sure Aurelia can really defend it right now, but Semix doesn't have that much HP, but he has a lot of damage. You see Morsi a little bit scared to go in. The knockup, well, might be enough. I'm not sure exactly why he went in there, and another easy kill coming in for Semix. So, 6-0 and 4. Semix looking to fight this one out since he has like no HP left. Needs the healing off the auto attacks. Meantime, Neptuno pushing that bottom lane. And how much money is he have to spend again? Another 1,700. Why not? Let's just go for it. And obviously, Salsa just taking over the jungle. Smart, methodical play. This is exactly how you win games. And I was telling you guys before on Monday, you know, teams can get a lead all they want, but can they finish the game with the lead here? And Salsa's showing that, yeah, they can. I mean, yeah, they haven't got an inhibitor just yet, but they have all the outer turrets. They have all the control they need. They're just getting stronger and stronger, and they can probably push in for an inhibitor if they want to. Probably the next push if they need. Even set up for Baron if they want to, with enough warding down. You can see at least off the side, just trying to farm double gold. I'm just trying to get a little bit of money here. Drum getting caught a little bit, has flash though. Lantern would be enough to save him. He will obviously be able to save that for a little bit later. Still just back up to the top, but he's like, why not? Zeal will be done here for Chewed. Again, I feel like it might just be a little bit too late though, and Baron being started up with no vision on it. OMG can't stop it. You see how fast that Baron's going down as well with that Blade of the Rune King on Lucian. Just really, really ridiculous here. Alright, so Baron about 23 minutes in. Over a almost a 14,000 gold lead here. And well, now they're going to see Baron. They're going to get engaged on. They need to catch up Nidalee right now. They need to catch up Jerome. And well, he has flash to Ornament going to come in. Not going to connect though. And that's a big ultimate down. And now Ari's going to be pushing Neptuno. Look for the charm. It does not land. Disgraceytron does flash away for the Choline, doing a lot of damage here. Forces him back yet again. Semix looking for potentially a re-engage off to the side. Econ going to get the knockup. And Elise has nowhere to go. Jumps over to Jerome. Actually, we'll be able to skate this one, it looks like. Just barely. Didn't even have flash up for that one. So, wait. Still, Baron picked up for Salsa. Okay, so where are they going to go from here? Are they going to push middle? I don't think they're going to go back and buy since they kind of just bought right before that. 2,000 gold, though, to spend for Nidalee here, so maybe they will actually send him back. Obviously has the teleport when he needs. Should be up very soon. And that split pushing power is... It's got to be frustrating for the side of OMG. I know, playing up against it, it's definitely one of the most frustrating things here. Econ getting caught just a little bit. Jerome coming in from the side. And you can see they're not really too scared. They're going to start to back away here. And Econ's got to be a little bit careful. Has no flash. And we'll get jumped on, but we'll get the knock or the EQ away. Now Jerome will be able to back off as well here. They don't have the ability to catch out on someone. Now Semix pushing the top lane. Marcia pushing and does dodge the E on a Semix. And now Semix, just the stun alone is enough to pretty much kill him. And that is a shutdown finally coming in. Morsu picks up one finally. It's now 1 and 3 here as Semix is now 6, 1 and 4. Alright, so they keep their inhibitor turrets alive. Salsa, it hurts a little bit. Honestly, to kind of have your strategy mess up right there. And that flash play, though, getting away from the E was definitely helpful. The fact that he didn't have the ability to run away with the extra movement speed. Then again, the stun lasted for like an hour. That's one thing I really hate about Aurelia is the stun. It's too long. It's obviously hard to set up a little bit, Oh, Alchemist gonna dodge the charm, but it won't be enough. Ignite gonna be able to pick him off. 2-0, now 5-2. Still behind CS, but he's caught up. He was a lot further behind earlier on in the laning phase. It doesn't matter now. At that 26-minute mark, they've got a 13,000 gold lead. And I feel like they could potentially just push for the win if they just play it smart. Like, no reason to, unless you get caught out, they just leave Jerome to push the top lane, who has a BF sword, because, you know, why not? Never really seen Ilias ever build BF swords, but cool. Good for him. Good for him. And as you can see, it looks like they're going to start to push here on this bottom side. And Jerome going to continue to push the top side. It's again like, I don't think Morsu has the damage to kill him. He has a blade thing almost done. Going to get the stun off here in just a second. But look how much damage he took. Popping the ultimate, trying to heal up here. And Jerome going to jump in straight on top of him. Has had the damage to pick him off. And Jerome is unstoppable now. They're going to catch out Shoot. He gets knocked up completely. And will be forced to flash away from this one. And Salsa just going to back away as well. But look at that. He got going back, and at least was getting burst down just off from 100% to 0. Samek's forced to get back yet again, and Eco just constantly jumping into him. Getting caught on the turret. Orn's going to come in. He's going to be taken down here. So it's a 1-for-0 exchange technically right now, but it's going to be eventually changed as Samek comes in, picks up 1, looking for number 2 as Jerome comes in. And that picks up number 3 as well here. Now, Disgraceytron, he's going to go down. The Ace coming in, a little bit delayed. GG's even being called out by Chewed. And I guess that means the surrender will be coming in. So that will be Salsa picking up their first victory here in this best of 3. And honestly, well done by him. 6-0-4 for Jerome, 5-3-6 for Neptuno, 8-1-6 for Samex, and 2-3-8 for Babetta. And unfortunately, Alchemist just didn't have the legs. Didn't have the... we didn't do leg day. Didn't have the ability to carry them through, unfortunately, and get them, obviously, into a 1-map lead. But nonetheless, we're going to go a quick little break here. When we come back, we'll be kicking off Game 2 between these two teams. We're going to find out who's going to be coming out into the semifinals and potentially find out if we could see a Game 3 out of this one. We'll be back in a few.